Bum, bum, bum. And I think we are good to go. I think we're good to go. Okay. Almost, actually. We're missing one more thing. Where's my chat? Guys, where's chat? There you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another day. Another day, another dollar. Whoa, a stream. Tabby, what are you doing here? Oh, you're gonna. I just realized, Tabby, you told me something earlier, and I just realized I don't know if you're gonna be here for next stream. You won't be here for next stream. Good luck, Watch Streak. Watch Streak where? Don't see it. Because it won't be there. Give it a day. Firework rockets. Okay, we have a lot of leveling to do, to be honest. We're a little behind on the leveling. My streak! Oh, shit. What am I missing here? Oh, I'm missing a lot. I have a luminous bracelet apparently that I can give. I just don't know where it might be. Bum 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 bum. Wow, a bully unfollow. I'm not bullying her. I'm just reminding her that her streak may or may not disappear tomorrow. Which is very unfortunate for her. Hazers, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hello? 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 We need to go ahead and do some of our dailies that we haven't done like in forever. Yeah. Guys, what am I gonna do? Trust me, that's the best time. Tomorrow you start streaming at like 3 p.m. Okay, we'll see. You know what's funny? Tomorrow actually, I go into work early, which is why I started stream a little bit earlier. I go into work early, so I need to get all my requirements done for today, and from there we'll actually be able to go ahead and see. Because I should be out of work very early tomorrow. Like at 2. So if I start I could start at 3 p.m. However, that also forces me to dedicate that amount of time from the hours of 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. to just streaming. Which I should be doing, to be honest. There would be no Wi-Fi over the Pacific Ocean. Nice. There you go. Let's see. Supreme Experiments. What do we get? Oh, nice. Instant find in the middle. Oof. Unfortunate. It is what it is. But we got our XP. How much of these do we need left? We need to get to level 50 as soon as possible, from what I understand. And we're only like a part of the way there. Luckily for us, we actually don't need to worry too much about this still, because it's only worrying once we actually have to get the items from here, like metaphysical serums and stuff. Dan, is that you? Hello. Let's see. Not locked out of. I'm not locked out of Twitch on my computer. Based. Well, I hate Twitch. Nice. Very smart. I think it's after this one, right? I literally use the same password. Uh-oh. Dan, I hate to break it to you, but it must have been all those times you got hit in the head with a fan. Here, let me get a pet up. Because I'm giving this to my... Actually, giving it to my Bal's fine. I need Bal to level up. Hey, we got it. That's so funny that we just said we were gonna about the metaphysical serum, and we just got it there all of a sudden. Oh, Titanic. Titanic's always good, and we get 107. Oh, we can't get that. That's fine. That works. This works well for us. We get a metaphysical serum. Crazy. And that's 5 Skyblock XP too. You're muted. Hold on. Muted on... One second. Muted on what? I don't see that I'm muted here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to my YouTube. No, it looks like I am not muted. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Not on YouTube. Not muted on YouTube. I think Azer's having a moment. Bum, 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 bum. I need to, do we need to do this like on, oh, okay, nice. Wrong. This block. There you go, that looks a little better. We can do one more experiment. Imagine if we get another metaphysical serum. I mean in my tab, Lamau. You're good, Azers. I was just like thinking about it. I was like, there's no way I'm muted right now. It's like I didn't touch anything on OBS recently. Uh-oh. Try that again. One more time. I think today, because all we're doing, yeah, I think today is just ruby mining, right? If I remember correctly, that's what I said I'm going to do today. I said I'm going to get rubies so that I can get the gauntlet so that I can go ahead and just farm glaciites. We're going to need a lot of glaciite handles anyways, so it just makes it easier for us. That's that one. Whatever this is, sure. Grand Experience, Titanics, yeah. That was an insta-find over here. Oopsie. Should have gotten that one. It's all good. 200k? That's fine. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with all these potions, to be honest. I should be selling them. $78. Give me 360 coins? Huh. Oh, it's because these are enchanted now. That's why. And this one is still left like that. Okay. So we have a slime mini and 8. We need 118 more enchanted slime balls. Do we have any more enchanted? No, we have a bit. Not a lot. Oh, I think we might have enough for another set of slime. Let's see. This isn't like perfect, but it's just enough to raise it. Why do you want slime balls? Just so I can get the minion level ups. It gives you XP. It also gives you more slots. Oh, it looks like I may have already done these ones. I may have already done this already. Have I? It would need to be like a slime minion that I just have around here. Also, I'm looking for the luminous bracelet while I'm here. 7. Yeah, I don't know. I should have a slime minion that's higher than the rest of these guys. I should have a slime minion 9 or something. But I guess not. Strange. We do need to fix this up at some point too, but today is not that day. Boop. Oh, we have oh, we have this going on too. Year of the Seal. Okay, that's another set of them. We're at 35 out of 50. So we're 15 away. I'm fishing right now nonchalantly. Nonchalant fishing. It's just straight vibe maxing right now. But we'll see how to do this right now, because this is going to be quite a while that I'm going to be in here. Bal is good in this case. Should I have the bombs placed down? Probably not. Probably wouldn't really matter all that much. At work, just wanted to pop and say hey. Just wanted to hear a friendly voice. Bad day turning into bad week. I'm popping in later at lunch if you're still here. Yeah, I'm still here. I should still be here, Rebel. I hope you take care, okay? Make sure to take a breather. Drink something like water or an energy drink or whatever makes you comfortable. And don't sweat it. We all have bad weeks. Yours will be good again. I'm glad he specified water, lol. whatever it is, right? Water is always good. Gives you clarity. It washes your brain. That's what my mom always told me. It washes your brain. Oh, we got a... What is this? Jerry candy? Don't need this right now. Somebody might be doing something else here. I'm not gonna try to mess with that. I'm gonna go up instead. Oh, that did not work at all. Gotta get back. Someone called off double work tonight. All right, Rebel. Take care. Double work means that the time will go twice as fast. You won't even realize it. Maniacal, I have 20,000 points. Make another redeem, damn it. Another redeem? You know, another one? Like, what would I even put, you know? I hope it keeps my mind occupied too. Yeah, for sure. It definitely will. It's one thing to focus on, you know? You gotta treat very important thoughts in your head as you would like, I feel like as you would like, kind of like candy, you know? I don't know. It's like candy to a little kid, right? It's like you can have some of it, but you gotta like chill out sometimes. You gotta take a break from it, and then you gotta like, and then whenever you're like refreshed again, you can go back to thinking about it. You don't need to ingest it all at once. Makes for more clarity because you get to think through it, so you can find out what's the most consistent parts of it. Dan, I have 113k. Holy. 106. You guys, I'm gonna put one specifically for 100k. I'm gonna put one for exactly 100k. And I feel like I gotta make it worthwhile. That's not one I want. I don't want these. I have a life, man. Well, you can always just not have that many and use them. Hey, I lizard more. That's fair. Tabby does do lizard a lot. Like, a consistent amount. It's almost scary. Wait, if I break this, is this considered... This is considered topaz? Is this considered amber? This is considered amber. That's so funny. That's so funny. What is this considered as? Wait, I'm curious. Oh, these are considered as unbreakable, probably. I think those are unbreakable. However, this flame is kind of OP. You can just kind of right-click it with Pico, and then you could just... It's not opal. It's unbreakable. There's no count to it. But if this regrows, if I come back and it's regrown, then that is a win. That's a big W right there. But that's really funny that that is actually considered gemstones. I want to see it regrow. Nice. Let's see what we get. 50k coins. Nice. Big W's. Huge W's. No, it's opal. You're just skill issue? No. That's impossible. That's impossible. I already should be breaking this. Do you see how fast I'm going? It's not possible. Not a thing. Fake news. Fake news. I think there was one thing I was missing up here. I think I was missing Keep It Cool. I was missing Fortunate Mind Man as well. And I'm also missing Speedy Mind Man. I should have a little bit more speed as well too now. What speed am I at? 44.27. Holy. No gemstone spread though. Kind of unfortunate. It's opal, you're just skill issue. It's not opal. I think I already mentioned that too. It's not, I don't think it's possible for it to be opal. There is no opal in anything in Crystal Hollows, only in Glaciite mine shafts. It is legitimately impossible. Imposible, imposible, no es posible. Did this regrow? It did not, actually. Interesting, okay. So it's just there momentarily. It's there temporarily, I mean, not momentarily. You've read that 3 times. I have read that 3 times. It's been I'm tired today. I've been feeling more and more tired. And I think it's just because of I think it's just it's not even that I'm tired, it's that I've just been like more calm recently. Like I'm not as anxious anymore. I'm doing pretty well currently for myself, so. Hi, tired, I'm Dan. Hi, Dan, I'm tired. Tired of your face. Ooh! Destroyed. Sorry, Dan. You just got demolished. I have thought about like a lot of things recently in terms of like life stuff. I've been thinking a lot about specifically like how everything is increasing currently, like in terms of like prices. And I'm realizing that my new wage means absolutely nothing anymore. If anything, I feel poorer now. Even more so. I think it's time for me to eventually look for a better way to make money. That's legitimately like this is like even like as like a normal as like a for real thing. Like I was like looking at like all the costs of everything that I do. And most of the time, the reason why I'm able to like not need to do like certain things in terms of like pricing is just because I've been pretty lucky enough on not needing like housing and stuff. And like now that I'm trying to like find a way to get housing for myself, it's kind of blackpilled me a little bit because like everything is so expensive. It's like there's no shot people are out here getting their own apartments. They're 100% sharing it with somebody. They're rooming with somebody, and if not, they're rooming with like family or parents. Currently, it's either that or you're making at least like 70 or 80K a year, which is not difficult. To be fair, but before it was like, the goal that I was trying to hit has like it needs to be shifted like higher again. Dan the fan. Dan is the fan. He's the one who's been fighting. He's been fighting himself. He is the fan. It's like you don't see it, but like Yeah, you know, people don't really like see it, but like the pricing of like just like housing and everything is just way through the roof. Like where I am right now, like I got a notification on my bank app, right? And it's like you can get a loan of like 600 or like 700,000 for house for like a mortgage. And then I kept thinking to myself, there's no place around me that sells under 800 that sells under 800,000 to begin with. And these are like places that are like considered not like getaway, but very low class, like low. I don't know what's the right way to put it. Like it doesn't cost a lot. It's like very cheap. So like it's like yes, I can get a house for so long as it's under 600,000. Nope, I need like 200k more if I want something like that. They could be drug dealers? What do you mean they could be drug dealers? No, I think it's just the actual economy. The housing market's gone up like a lot. And so has renting, where in a lot of ways too. Which has been not very nice. Especially for like my current demographic right now, who's like looking at all these prices, and the monthly payments for them are like, because to be honest, the monthly payments would come out to about like $2,700 or $2,800 a month. And if I go on the lower end, it's still like at least like 1,800, 1,900. I think it's completely possible, but that's for like renting too. Like, what am I gonna do with renting? It doesn't do enough. It's only realistically useful if I like actually like decide to like move somewhere far away. That's the only reason why renting is a good option. If you're gonna like not live somewhere for more than like 10 years. Which I think should be my goal. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll go ahead and we'll find a way. There's always a way. Whether there's a will, there's a way. Preferably sometime around this year would be great. Or not even this year. I'm sorry, I meant like 2026. But hey, we'll still be skyblocking. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, eh? We got that skyblock. You should PV me. I made some upgrades. Oh god. Let's see. Okay, sorrow. Some mining. 2 enchanted iron blocks. Fair, fair, fair. Okay. I got a recommendation. Haagen-Dazs ice cream. The cookie dough is it's just too good. You know, Haagen-Dazs, I really like Haagen-Dazs if it is just the popsicle ones. Drill and armor? Why muted? I'm not muted. There's no shot you guys are gonna bait me again on this. You are gonna bait me again on this. I'm gonna check now. It's gonna be not muted. Yep, there it is. I can hear myself clearly. Maniacal, you should PV me. I got so much more things. Sure, Dan. What you got right now? What you got, Dan? Is it your same name? Is it the same name? I don't know if it's the same name. What's the ideal age to be married? Why do you ask? Probably whenever you're, you know, mature enough to do it. Of course, any time after the age of like 21 is the is like the very bare minimum. But that's like that's kind of pushing it like by a fair margin. I think it depends. To be married, yeah, like probably should have like your 20s be a lot more. Ideally, it would be a lot less about marriage. It'd be a lot more about career options. I did not hear anything you said about my account. Could you repeat it? Mature in terms of which aspect? Being able to afford being married, being able to afford having like planning out whether you want children or not, having like reasonable conversations about like what you will be sacrificing for the marriage. Like things like that are pretty difficult to do, especially if one person wants to do something that the other person doesn't want you to do. You know, like if they like usually it entails like needing to go out and be with family if they're a big family person, or some other metric as well. Being able to like have everything considered to be like as one type of in terms of like house, in terms of like ideas, in terms of everything. That's kind of like the whole point of marriage. It's more about like not just like loving the person, because you could love everybody. Like you have a lot of people you could love. You can love your girlfriend too, but like marriage is very specifically about like how you guys will make your decisions together and having that in conflict with each other like all the time, then it's just not a good marriage, because you guys are just gonna have issues. I'm at the pharmacist. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I know that my mic is fine. I did not hear anything you said about my account. Could you repeat it? I didn't see much. I saw the I see this, but I can't see what it is because it's not letting me scroll. I'm assuming this is a 655, or no, this is a 555. So I mean, this is a big W either way. That's all you can ask for. And you have the star armor, which is good. You got a pretty good setup going on right here. The only thing is, where's your bell pet? Get a bell pet. Or get a Scatha. I'm way too new to mining. I'm at 455. Jaded Sorrow. Yeah, Jaded Sorrow is always good. Until like I'm 26 and above. If you think that you're able to, like, let's say you're with somebody right now. If you yourself think that you're able to make those like really difficult decisions that both of you are going to hate, but you absolutely know that it's worthwhile for the long run, and you guys are and you're confident enough that the other person is also able to make those decisions with you without like feeling like they're alone in that situation, I think you guys will do fine. However, that is a big ask for anybody, right? This is it, and like, you know, like having those, being able to communicate all that, like where you're going to live, is a really big one too, especially if one person needs to be close to their family and the other, or both people need to be close to their family. Like, what's a middle of the road option? How can you finance going to both families, and sacrificing time with one family to go to another family? Like, stuff like that is kind of important for some people. So, I mean, if you think you're able to juggle that, then I'd say at least have the conversation with your significant other and stuff, right? Like, cuz all that is important, right? Knowing what they're wanting to do and what you want to do, and sometimes one person's going to have more things that they're going to enjoy more than another, and other times you're going to have like the short end of the stick compared to another, like stuff like that. It's kind of going to happen regardless, and it has nothing to do with like being, whether it's like you being the short end of the stick or not. It has to do with like whether it's beneficial for the one family, which is you and that other person. Like, being able to like make that like switch in your mind is a big step, you know? Oh, Azers, you're in a different country. I thought you were talking about like U.S. marriage. Our marriage process does not have a girlfriend. It's religious, where you straight up marry the person without knowing the least bit about them. The reason I want to get married at a later age is because I would at least be able to be a mature person. Or sorry, I would at least be with a mature person because they are old enough to understand this. I would say that if it is the case where somebody else is already one like okay, if the other person is okay with it too, I would say it has more to do with like whether you guys both don't get the short end of the stick kind of deal. And it sounds like it's more familial. So like it's like your family, your families would know each other type of deal. Like this, I don't know anything about this. I'm just speaking out of like what I would consider to be like, I guess, common sense in this case. It sounds way more like the family knows each other, and the family wants these two to go together, so they will go ahead and ask questions, do things that would that would better the lives of both parties involved, as well as being able to just have the family be one at that point. So if that's the case, so long as both families are like both doing their like due diligence, is kind of the most important thing, because like they're gonna be the ones who know like your own flaws, and they would want to match somebody with you that is like also able to complete or to make those flaws, like whatever strengths they have, be compatible with the flaws that you have. Yeah, that's correct. It's super familial. The girl my mom has set out for me is in her second year of uni right now. Mom wants me to marry her when she graduates, and I'm going to be 24. I legitimately don't see the biggest problem is that you don't know them, and I'm assuming your family would not know them all that well either. I would say so long as your family gets to meet that other party, like if regardless, because I'm saying that other party, I'm not saying like the girl or the lady, just because like this should be happening on both sides. I think so long as both are you're meeting their family and they're meeting your family, and you guys are both having long conversations, having difficult conversations, having doing activities together, all that stuff. So long as everything like that's going on, and your family is able to guarantee a match type of deal, then I think it's going to be a lot more smoother sailing. Should I grind? That's what I think, at least. Should I grind all the mats for 555 tonight? Yes. Do your mithril first, because that was the more difficult one. Trust me, I learned my lesson. The more difficult one is 100% just mithril and titanium. Once you do that, everything else falls into place a lot quicker. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah. So, Azers, if I would say the thing that's more worrying is if they don't want to talk and meet and do all that stuff. That would be a cause for concern. Doing it right now, I guess. Yes, sir. Getting as much of it as possible, Nixon, would make it a lot easier. Yeah, you'll have the mithril powder too, so your drill will, or your upgraded drill will work even faster. Because and then it's like you have your upgrades from your powder, and it's gradual. But then once you go to the other drill, the stats boost up even more so it feels nicer too. Newt, 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 newt. Hey. Goodbye. Should we check if that fire's back up? How long will mithril take, you think? Mithril? Collecting mithril? There's a lot of factors for that, I think. But the actual mithril count for 555 is 50 mithril. 50 refined mithril? Oh no. Oh no. I accidentally turned on my phone and there was a YouTube short on it. It's 160 times 160 times 50. You need 1.28 mithril. 1.28 mil mithril. For your first drill. For your first 555. So, take that information as you will. The easiest thing to do is check the fortune. Is to check fortune. If you have 1.28 mil, you could check the amount of mithril you get per hit, which I don't remember what it is. We're just going to say it's 1.3 for all intents and purposes. Let me open the wiki again because I always forget what the amount is. Okay, mithril. So by default, you get 1 mithril from grays. You get 2 mithril from prismarine and 5 mithril from light blue wool. And these numbers apply multiplicatively with mining fortune. So you need to hit. So if you have 100 mining fortune, it'll be times 2, right? It'll be 2. Then with, let's say, 800-ish fortune, it'll be 8. So you can assume you need to from grays, from the dark grays, if it's 1.3 million. 1.3 million, and then we divide this by, let's say you want 500 mining fortune. That'll be divided by 5 blocks. That's 260 blocks to break. Now you can divide this further with efficient miner. And efficient miner, I believe the basic one, you'll have a guarantee of about 2, not including the one that you're hitting. Yeah, 225. If you can hit 200, then that will help you out a lot for efficient miner. So if you divide this by 3 when it's mining spread of 2, you only need to hit 86,000 gray blocks of mithril. Doing only blue wool because I'm also doing for powder. And if you're doing... Okay, that's better. Because if you're doing only blue wools, then all the calculations go to a different number here. Where's my... Because the calculation is a multiplier by 5 at that point. So instead of it being... yeah, it's by 5. Instead of it being 1.3 mil, you go ahead and divide this by... what's your fortune? What's your fortune? Your fortune will affect it. Let's say you get... Well, if you have 555... Or if you have a 455... Let's see. We could probably check this. 65, 65, 65, 65. 65 times 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello there. Goodbye. Sorry, 65 times 4. That's 260 at least. I could probably check your stats somewhere around here. I just don't know where. I just can't check it very well. 720 is fortune? You have 720 fortune? Oh, bet. So we'll just round down to 700. Let's say your fortune is 700. 7 times 5 is 35. 35. 1.3 million. No, I'm sorry. It's not 1.3. It's 2.3, right? Let me double check the number. No, it's 1.3. I was correct. Divided by 35. The amount of blocks you need to break is about 3,742. So we'll say 37,000 blocks. That's not including your spread. If you have spread of... What's my spread right now? Let's say your spread is like close to mine, which is 200. You can divide this further again by the amount of spread. So you're at 37,142 blocks. Divide this by 3 because you break 1 block and you break 2 more adjacent to it. That's 12,380 per light blue. The number will increase only because of the fact that it's never... The adjacents are not always... The adjacents are never, like, always light blue. If they take about 5 seconds... No, not 5 seconds. If they take about 2 seconds to mine... No, they won't take a... let's say that this is... you mine 1 block every second. You mine 1 block every second. We can actually use this as time now. We just divide this by 60. And then divide it again by 60 again for hours. It'll take about 3.5 hours. Best case scenario. Based on the stats that you have currently. Based off of 720 fortune. It'll take about 3.5 hours.
Which, to be honest, is one session. Is realistically 1 or 2 sessions. It's not too bad. But you should be receiving about 35 mithril every time you hit a block. A light blue block. That's crazy. Oh, nice. Cherry tally. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. No, don't need any of those. No, no, no. Stack and a half per block. Oh, yeah, you're getting stack and a half per block? Did I do the multiplicative amount wrong? Multiplicative amount wrong? Was it supposed to be times that amount? So was I supposed to do, instead of it being together, did it need to be stack and a half per block? Hold on. Is that including, wait, no, that is correct. What's your spread? Is your spread over 200? Is your spread 200 or more? No, it'll be 200 or less. It'll be about like maybe 100 and some. 170. Because the extra, because there's like a weird spread for your fortune there, because you have an extra 20 fortune, so you have a 20% chance of it being multiplied by 8 instead of 7. Mining spread of 48, because if it's a mining spread of, any tips to get it higher? There's no shot you only have 48 spread. Are you sure you have 48 spread? Is it all coming from your drill? Brother, you're forgetting your 85 plus 85 mining spread when mining blocks. I was thinking like 170 is yours. It might not be 170, it might be less, but the breaking 2 blocks, sorry, not breaking 2 extra blocks, not 2 blocks, 2 extra blocks might be causing it to be a higher number. You should realistically be getting a stack every time you a stack, or a stack and like it'll be a stack and it'll be like a stack and 10 or a stack and 30, around there. Any tips to get it higher? Honestly, efficient miner. At your pace right now, you should be just doing efficient miner and doing. You should be getting mining speed as much as possible, mining fortune as much as possible, efficient miner as much as possible. It's 48 mining spread, and the only thing I get from this is the hot end perk. No, you have more. You have more spread. I see your drill. I can see your drill with a fleet bonus. You have a fleet bonus when mining blocks. Unless blocks is not including Dwarven. That might be the case. Either way, Pico will help you out there too. Or Maniac Miner, adding more fortune to that. My stat legit says 48. I know. But not everything from the Hotem will show as well. What about your tallies? Not your tallies, your equipment. You get 30, 38, 8, some other amounts. Jaded. Jaded will always help. No, it wouldn't be that. It would probably be just the drill. Hey, this is a random question. Do you actually have Fortune 3 on your pick? Or Fortune 4? Something? Oh, nice. That's what I'm... Yeah, Fortune 4. Gotcha. Nixon, regarding your stat... This is some weird music. I'll send you some ultra masculine playlist. Fortune 67. Cringe. Not Fortune 67, man. Here, hold on. I got a better song. I just kind of let it go wherever it wants. My playlist. Well, that's the thing I'm curious about, Nixon. Is your spread acting like the spread? Is your spread actually acting like spread, or is it acting more like a little bit better than what your spread should be? Because your spread for 48 should be like 50% of the time you're hitting another block. Half of the time you're hitting another block. Maybe. It's like maybe you hit a block, maybe you don't. Relatively common, not too common. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Then I don't know how you're getting so much fortune. I have no idea how you're getting so much. Unless there's a base amount that I'm doing wrong when it comes to mithril. That could also be the case. Can be mined from mithril veins. While the outside breaks quicker and gives you 1 mithril. And then light blue wolves have a there are... It is 1 mithril. Yes. So the multiplier is based off of 1. So you have a multiplier of 5 for light blue wolves, which is 5 multiplied by the 7 in 700, which should be giving you 35 mithril, or it would be giving you 40 mithril. It would not be giving you a stack and a half. Unless there's a bug. Or there's a pet that gives you more. You can have a pet item. If you're using silverfish. Oh, I didn't check this. Are you using silverfish? Didn't even check. No, you're using Bal. I don't know what Bejeweled Collar does. I don't remember. Well, regardless, the mining fortune will be 100, so no big deal there. You must be using Bal at that point. There's probably a buff I'm just not remembering. Nope, doesn't work. Sad. Sad times indeed. Oh, there you go. Coming there. And then let's see how much. I don't think this was a lot, to be honest. Ruby. 900 crafts. 64. Halfway to the next one. This is 6. Okay, this way. Let me go to, I should go down to Goblin Holdout and just start mining over there as well. I kind of need a lot of goblin eggs. And I think mining out the entire area might give me at least 10 more blue eggs. Though I don't know how well that will go for me. Just need to mine more. Just mine more. Easy. Hey, another one. Which one do we have right now currently? I have... Wait, which cherry talisman is it? Huh. Have I not had a Jerry talisman on me? I guess I haven't. Okay. Interesting. Because I need like a lot of these. Because I need 5. Then I need another 5 for another 5. So it's just 5 to the 3rd power. 5 times 5 is 25. Times 5 is 125. I need 125 green ones. God damn. God damn. Wait, do I have gemstone fortune on me? I think I should. Gemstone fortune. I do. I have 100 gemstone fortune. And I get another 750 mining speed when mining gemstones. I also have I can go down as well. Let me do that because this will save me some time for later as well. But if I go down this way towards this way to the nucleus. Hop. Then I go down to Kadsal Dum. The Dum. To Bal. And then we just continue to kill all these guys. We need more Yogs killed. That is extremely loud. Ryzen, hello man. How are you today? Welcome in. I should have done this a long time ago, but I am trying to kill all the Yogs now. It just doesn't make sense for me not to have all the mining speed for the gemstones. Just kind of useless if I'm running around with not max mining speed for Yog armor. Yada. Yo, man. Can you buy my AH? I need money, or sold some. I need items if possible. I'm Ironman, bro. There's no money to give. What's Ironman mean? It means you're not able to buy anything on auction house or bazaar. It means that you can't trade with anybody. You have no access to everybody else's money. You only have access to your own. Yes, sir. Boom. Boom. What? I didn't hit it? Crazy. Thrive, what's up, man? How are you today? Hello, welcome back in. Oh. Uh-oh, we're fine. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm chilling, you know? We're trying to max out our Yogg armor at long last. At least increase it by a bit. It's some free mining speed, you know? Just gonna check real quick here. How far are we in right now? We have 1,100 Yoggs killed. 500 is the max. So 500 Yoggs. Sorry, 5,000 Yoggs. I never bothered with that, lol. Yeah, I'm just trying to do it because it makes it easier to mine gemstone. Currently. While I still have to go ahead and get all the worm membranes and stuff. Like, I know I had to full send it at some point. I'm just doing this as well. Just so that, you know, it adds a little bit more to the, to my flex meter here, okay? Gonna hypermax the Yogg armor, bro. That would be really funny, just hypermaxing Yogg armor. Uh-oh, that one's not dead. I used the wrong. The wrong one. I don't know people who have. I don't know many people who have. I see. I'm doing this just so that I can get that little extra speed in my mining of gemstones. Just having that up will be nice. Bit more speed never hurt anybody, you know? Boom. It's definitely a silly little goofy moment here in terms of Yogg. Considering it's like one of the things I need to do the least right now, but it's also like it's a very optional side quest. Like the gain is probably not doesn't really matter all that much. But, you know, 500 speed is 500 speed, you know? If you know, you know. And it's +1 every 5 Yoggs killed. So that was 1 that I just killed. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're at 1163 now. If we can reach 100 Yoggs, then we're happy. So let's say like 1200 gives me another 20 mining speed. Makes it a little bit faster. Not by much though, TBH. Any faster money methods for new people? Well, what are you trying to do? What do you mean by faster money making methods? Because there are a couple that are alright. As long as you do anything and then you're hyper focused on it, you'll probably have a good money making method in general. That's just kind of how it goes in this game. Like if you do foraging, you can do shards, you could do fig, you could do mangrove. You could do a bunch of random stuff. Same thing with mining. If you have enough mining in your collection and you're leveling it up and all this other stuff, like you'll get the stuff eventually too. It's not like it's immediate, but it definitely helps out a lot. It's definitely not fast, that's for sure. Nothing, I don't know of anything that's fast. Unless you know how to you know, do a little bit of market maneuvering. In that case, no one will probably tell you because they'd want to keep it. They'd want to keep it relatively secret. Okay, I think I have enough Yogg for now. Oh, well, that's funny. My Yogg B series just went up too. Oh! Once you reach a certain amount, you also get you also get the bestiary on this as well. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. You get more Skyblock XP too, which is nice. Oh, I see. A small dilemma of sorts. Topaz, Topaz, Topaz. Is this all gonna be Topaz? Yagi. Ruby. Some more Topaz. A lot of Topaz. Not necessarily what I'm looking for here. I don't use mods, so yeah. Well, you don't really need to use mods. Mods are not really necessary to play the game. Mods help. They definitely help. Don't get me wrong. But for Skyblock, mods are completely optional. If you're a casual player. Let me put that caveat in there. If you're a casual player and you're just trying to play on the side, you know, just hanging out, chilling out, doing like whatever you want, by all means, mods are not, you don't need mods. I just always had mods because of Bad Lion, so I'm already used to them. But like you could do everything that you could do everything in the game without a mod, because the game has their own mechanics that make sense too. If anything, mods are kind of refrain you from learning about those important things. I think a good example would probably be like not Kudra, dungeon secrets. Not knowing how to do a dungeon secret if your mod stops working is it's kind of funny. It's a little off balance. Though most of the time, those who use mods are already know enough about the game to not worry about stuff like that. Oh, he's about to die. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is nice. I was looking for something like this. For things like this. Give that to me. Thank you. Somebody is clearly... Oh, you know what's a good way to make money? You can get your sludge juice. Get that sludge down. How do people get so many red gifts? You're able to mine red gifts, you're able to fish red gifts, and you're able to shoot the Rhine Drake when he spawns. Do that cycle enough time, you'll have plenty of red gifts. It's mostly fishing. There you go. Open. Rough ruby is 24. Not much. Can I not go this way? Jesus Christ. I'll see a tutorial. You just have to go to Jerry's workshop. That's all. You get one free red gift. Then you have to have your fishing equipment. You have to good enough. You have to have a good enough fishing set to go ahead and do it, which is usually Nutcracker armor. And then you go ahead and start fishing. Eventually, you'll get mobs that give you some gifts. You'll have other mobs that will give you probably gifts you don't want. So you'll get a lot of white, greens, and reds. And there's also a couple upgrades you can do as well to increase the amount of gifts you get from Jerry Shop. Nice. Give me Jerry. Thank you. We have 2 of them. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Okay. Farming. 20k coins. Okay. Not too bad. That's a silly question, but I do have max flow state on this, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Just making sure. For whatever reason, I thought I didn't. Bum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-da dun dun da dun.
Cool. That's done as well. Bell leveled up to 88. It's good to see. Okay. How far away are we? Let's check it now. 316. Not a lot. Not a lot. Only 22 crafts. Oh boy. I think we only need like 2 more currently for another one, but it's taking me like 1 hour. It's kind of insane. The drops on these are really not good. Has not been going well for me here. That's 3.6. This is 3.6 as well. Does another 100. How much speed am I at right now? 4,500. How much mining speed do I need for this, for gemstones to break like water? Gemstone. Mining. I should be getting 3 to 5 times rough amber or rough ruby. Where's the smoldering tomb? Oh. Opal gemstones are generated naturally in the smoldering tomb. That's crazy. Let's see. We have a higher BP right now. We can just mine them a lot. But breaking them quickly will probably require a little bit more. Yogs, grunts, this. Boss Corleone drops rough. The more flawed we can get, the better. Flawed ruby gemstones for Bal, 5% chance. But that doesn't do much for me as a thing. We'll go ahead and try to get maybe something else for specifically a gemstone. We do have an 80 of gemstone fortune on this one. Should we just mine with this? We're not mining them as fast, but we have a little bit more increase in gemstone fortune. Okay, hear me out. Can I just work on getting... Well, I need the mixtures either way. And I will need a Jasper drill at some point too. It's just not gonna be right now. Mining speed, mining fortune, farming fortune, foraging fortune, fishing speed. Pristine? Do we have pristine on this drill? No. Pristine is impossible on these drills. None of them have pristine on it. However, we can add pristine on our Yogg armor still. We need 2. This should all give me 1.6 now. So I should be getting a little bit more pristine now too. We can go over here as well. Get ourselves these 2 items. This is for 60 minutes, 60 minutes. We have time. We're doing fine. We're getting a lot of 12s. This is just better in general. Gives me slightly less pristines.
However, I should still be receiving a lot. Gemstone powder. Big stacks of gemstone powder. Mayor Jerry. Boom. Done. Any more rubies around here that I just do not see? Hello there, rubies. Gonna need you for a moment. Gonna need to borrow you real quick. I need the pristines to hit more. Damn. Damn, damn.
Oh, jeez. Lobby's not disappearing. What is happening there? Oh, is somebody fighting Bao? Is that why? That's probably what that noise is. I get it. I get it. Control switch. Need a little bit more ruby, please. If that will be great, that would be nice. I think I went the wrong way. No rubies. Okay. Well. Epic Bow. Nice. GG's for that guy. GG's for that guy. Holy. We're gonna need to, we don't need to wrap up yet. What I was gonna say is we need to, try to see if we can get at least this last one here for today, at least. I'm trying to, like, go for, like, at least one a day at this point because of how difficult this has been. $250, that's less than before. Okay, we're at 1. We have a total of 1. I think technically I already made 1 more, but that doesn't really count. If I can get this last one today, then we are super in. We're in, guys. We're in. How much is it per one? Let's double check. 16 times 5. Let's pull up the numbers. 16 times 5. It's 80. It's 80 per. Okay. Bring up this calculator here again. Oh, I already had a calculator up. Never mind. We're good. 80 times 80. 6,400 rubies. And then times 80. 512,000 rubies. I could see why this has been difficult so far. I understand why. Because it's a pain in the ass. It's an actual pain. Conservative amounts say that I need to break 170,000 gemstones. That's not including my fortune. Luckily, I don't need to calculate for spread. Currently, my fortune is at 220 gemstone fortune plus 833 1000 fortune. 1000 fortune. So that's 3000. Well, by this logic, I should be acquiring... I'm gonna do that once. How much should I be getting? I get 44 gemstones from that. Oh, that's not good. So this is divided by like 40. 4,266. Which is about the amount that I've been getting. Jeez. And that one was with Pristine, I think. Let's see, how much do I get with that? $1,400? Okay. It's not terrible. I need to get like 50 veins, basically. It's not the worst it could possibly be. The fact that I'm getting Pristine is a very good sign, though. And we're trying to get like pretty big veins. Okay, that should be about 500-ish. 783 items, okay. Okay. So this is super doable. Even more so than I expected. Because I still have that extra Pristine I get too. That Pristine is really nice because it gives me plenty to add on to my gemstone stuff. Oh, that was perfect. Okay, a little bit more. So this is like my 7th vein. We'll see how much that 7 veins give us right now. We're at 11,000. So we are about... we're not a fifth of the way there at all. We need 100,000. But that's not including the amount of flood I have right now. And I have 856. That's only 68,000 plus. So that's 78. We're getting close to a fifth. That is what's happening. I am so glad that pristine is a thing. The more I'm looking at the amount that I need, the more I'm glad that pristine exists. Because pristine is a guaranteed 80 amount of like 80. And depending on how much you get from the pristine itself is plus another 80 times that number. It's usually 11 or 12, so that's already 880 every time I mine with a pristine. Now the real question is Pico actually applying? If it's not, then I shouldn't be Picoing. I should be using Maniac Miner. You know, funny enough, I could also try, do I have any, I don't have any more tokens. Oof. I can upgrade this? No, there's no shot I can upgrade this. Oh, I can. Oh, Jesus. I can. Well, what's the benefit, though? Skyblock XP, that's the benefit. It's just Skyblock benefit. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I keep looking. I don't see anything else other than... You know, I'm just gonna upgrade that. Yes, sir. I'm level 220 now. That was a bad idea, actually. That was not a good idea. Don't let it fool you. That was not a good idea. I think mining faster will be the play here. Getting our base fortune up and getting our mining faster is better than nothing at all. Uh-oh. Yes, sir. Gold gift. What do we get? What's the gold? What's the gold? Give us the gold. What is it? 500,000 coins. Damn. That is unfortunate. Was that bestiary for... Wait, what just happened? Okay. I don't know how I got that Skyblock XP, but I think it's because of bestiary. Jerry bestiary. Okay. Okay. How much are we at now? I'm just checking it because I'm trying to gauge how much I am able to do at a time. We're at 23k, but now we're at 1564 flawed. Our flawed is increasing a lot right now. It's increasing a lot more than I expected, to be honest. So 1564 times 80. That's already 125k. So we are about... We are about... With one fine. Oh, I forgot about the one fine. Oh, well, that's so funny. I keep calculating this. I don't need to calculate this. It says right there. I have 155k. And we need 512k, about. That silly, goofy number. Here. I am also waiting for my forge to finish. I think by the time I'm done with this, I can add more to the forge. However much that was, hopefully it was a lot. This is a bit grueling for just the other bit that I need. Luckily, we still have a couple days for Devon. Damn. Damn. It's not gonna let me break there. Crazy. Waste of a Pico. Sad, dude. That was a perfectly good Pico. How could they do this to me? How could they? To be fair, that was kind of on me because I risked that. That was a little bit of a risk. Did my battle level up? Yes, it did. Am I going to get more pristine from that as well? Just a tad bit. That's not my bow. This is my bow. I think it did. 2.67 pristine is good. Jerry leveled up as well. Okay, okay. You know, we're actually just super close to finishing our mining skill. Our mining skill as well. We have about like 2 levels left for our skill. And we're halfway through one of them. I think these two are a little less than what it is. Got level 200 G-Drag and Term. GG's, man. Nice. It's just this last bit here. Oh, let me up. Shade, thanks for the 1 bit. Wait, is Dan here? Did he hear that? Get yourself something nice. Thanks, man. I'll make sure to buy myself something pretty, okay? Yo, 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 come on. Thank you. Break. Get some more. We're a solid past the 5th of the way there. So we're 20% for the rest. From what I need left, we're 20%. We're at 20%. We need 500k. That's what we need left, and that's how much ruby I need. That's calculating from rough. So raw material, it's really close. We're super close. Because we've already done a good chunk of the rest. All we need to do is just get the forge times down. Once we get the forge times down, we'll be happy. I might have to come back a little bit for the Devon, for actual Devon piece, but this is better to do now, to just get through all the forge times than later. We're gonna check to see how well it does. If it doesn't, that's fine. My goal is to have more Skyblock XP either way. So just getting it is still something, is still an accomplishment. I think I don't want to do Pico. I think I don't want to do Pico anymore. Pico does not give pristine, I think. Which is not good. It means I waste an entire vein. I think it boosts a little bit, but I don't think it boosts enough considering the lack of rubies in general. There's just not enough rubies around for it to make sense. Not good at all. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not because it's not pristining anything. So I'm getting a bunch of rough rubies that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a pretty decent amount of I have a pretty decent amount of fortune to deal with it. But it doesn't make sense for me to use my fortune like that. It probably might be better to just mine them by hand. For the flood. For the flood. Though for whatever reason, because I've been mining so much in terms of Pico, using Pico on like glaciate mine shafts, using them on mithril, all this other stuff, it does not feel like it doesn't feel good that I'm not using it. I'm attempting to find stuff in my very messy backpack. You know what? Same. That is so relatable. My backpack is an absolute gutter. God damn it! I accidentally right-clicked. No, that was a strat move. You see, now I can actually go over here. Hey, cat, move. Excuse me. Move. Move. Back. He's messing with my stuff. It was a strategic play, okay? It was strategy. Definitely meant to right click there on purpose. All part of the plan. No worries here at all. No there is no such things as accidents. There are no accidents. I haven't checked, but how many do I need to make? Because like 80 times 80 is just 6,400 flawed, right? That's a good number to keep in mind. 6,400. Because in my sack right now, I need 6,400. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere near that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. We're getting really close to that. If we can get 5k as just flawed, we might have 6,400. Like, because we, assuming we don't convert any of the rough. Yo, stop. Move. Get out of there. What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Don't stand there, bro. Give me that, Jerry. What do we get? Let's check it. Mining XP. Let's go. How can you open chests without puzzle? Oh, I'm sorry, Legend. You open chests without puzzle through Great Explorer. This one, Great Explorer. You need tier 6, and you need to at least have enough tokens to get to over here. Once you do that, it opens a great avenue to getting all your gemstone powder you will ever need. All the gemstone powder you need. Best perk ever? Yes, it is. It is the best perk ever. It single-handedly carries everyone to getting all their gemstone powder. Because, God, if we need to get gemstone powder this way, it's a pain. I'm just gonna pick that because I can't reach it. I'll go to something that I can reach. Well, hello? I'm gonna go somewhere where I can reach, maybe? Possibly? Is that an option for me? What are you doing? Like every time doing mining for money or for something else, it's always for something else. I don't need money. Money is not something I can really worry about too much. I mean, I will worry about it eventually, but to be honest, Ironman doesn't need money for so long that it kind of just happens. The only money that we need to worry about is booster cookie money, and that's like very little. Like the ask for it is like, if you play like 2 hours every day, it's like 4 mil an hour, which is very doable for an Ironman player. And that's assuming you're trying to get one booster cookie like every like 2 days. Booster cookies last 4 days. Like over time, you just actually just expand it to enough to need whatever you need. It's just like, I will eventually need to worry about money, but today's not that day. And it won't be that day for like another like 100 or 200 days ish. Give me like another year playing this game, and then I'll start worrying about like how much money I need. Wait, Dan, did you miss it? Danny, you missed it. That's crazy. You had a whole shout out for you, Dan, and you were not here for it. That noise that Shade, I don't know if you're still here, but that noise that you from that bit you did, it's actually Dan. What are you doing? Like, I already read that. Give me that. I need that 750 mithril powder. Bum 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 bum. What's your IGN? My IGN is... I got you. Hold on. 1 second. I need to make a command for this. Just that people can see my IGN. Jerry Sheen Gun, let's go. That was a really bad one as well. MAN 1ACAL. There you go. That's my IGN. I sent it in the chat. In the YouTube chat. Bum, 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 bum. Jerry's now mayor right now? Jerry is not mayor, but we have Percopolis, so it's as if he's a mayor right now.
All the Jerrys are spawning too right now. Boom, boom. I pick with that because it's too far up. Uh-oh. Let me up. Thank you. Okay, how close are we now? We should be really, really close. If not, if we're not already there, we should be at least at 400 and some and 50,000, I think. 511. Okay, that's even better than I expected. As a matter of fact, I think we are... Uh-oh. Are we done? No, it's 5,000 and some. I didn't check. Was it 512? There's no way it was 512, right? Let me double check the math on this. Calculator. 80 times 80 times 80. It's 512. We are very... If we're not there now from that vein, we're done. We finished. It's finito, guys. Let's go to our recipe here. Let's get the flawed first. Super crafted. 979 flawed rubies.
Fine, rubies. 79 exactly on the dot. Along with one flawless ruby gemstone. And that is all the ones I needed. I believe that is it. Recipe gauntlet. It doesn't make sense at first why I'm doing this, and that is completely fine for more people, for people in general. However, once we go ahead and get more flawlesses, once we get more other items, we're gonna need to craft a couple of them, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and have better things going on here. We just need to see the requirements first. We need to see the requirements. But gauntlet is done. That is one item off our list that we needed. Warp Forge. And keep in mind, we can add 5 perfects. There are 5 perfects we need to do. Thank you, Hazers. Oh my god, we finally got this done. We have the gauntlet. We just need perfects. Perfects are not that difficult to make considerably. They are 5 each of whatever you're gonna put on. And accidentally did that. The mining speed is terrible. Don't get me wrong. Mining speed is bad. This was hella nerfed at some point. Kinetic mobs mining islands reduces your forge timers by 0 seconds. This is because we need to add a single perfect on it, which I should put for, I believe. Do I have enough topaz for this? Oh my god. No, we don't. We're at 38 out of 80 for topaz. What about for... Let's just look at our sack, actually. How many perfects can we make currently? Up. We can make 1 jasper. But can we add jasper to this? There are 5. It's going to be based off of the 5 here. 5 here, somewhere around here. Is one of them health? No, it doesn't look like any of them are health related. It looks like it's defense. Jasper should be one of them then, I think. Regardless, we can make a perfect jasper either way. Okay, it's not jasper. It's not jasper. Okay, cool. Jasper is the other one. Okay, any other ones we can make into... We have that much for jade? How many can we make with this? How many of these can we make? Four. Okay. That was 4. Okay. All right. All right. I understand. We have 4 of jade. We have 4 of topaz. So that alone, every time we kill a mob with this, and once we amethyst and sapphire. I know topaz could go inside. Can I ask you a question? Lucky, you can ask me a question. You're good. Ask away.
The only thing is I'm checking to see what I can do first. My goal right now is to get half a second from every kill. Because every kill, because if I do 1,000 kills, I mean, no, not a half a second. I want more, to be honest. Because if I go around here and I just start smacking these guys, right? Which I'm going to need a lot of glaciite jewels either way. Whoops. I'd be able to use these as a way to decrease my forge time. Like, I mean, ideally I'd actually have it on. Whenever you're free, just answer my last message. What's the last message? One thing more, you said to me to boost my alchemy level, so what potions should I make? You were saying buy gold blocks. Oh yeah, absorption potions. Welcome back, Nixon. We finally got the gemstone gauntlet. We are looking at absorption. Absorption 5 potions. They're enchanted gold blocks are one of the cheaper versions for alchemy. If you haven't, but keep in mind, you need to be high enough in mining. You need to have enough in mining, because this is going to take a while if you're not high enough in mining. Bro, why I got nerfed to the ground? First of all, let me go ahead and do this. Even if it is nerfed, it can still be useful for me. Dudes are not even using drills. It can still I mean, I'm not using it to mine. That's the thing. That's the beauty of it. I don't need it to mine. Also, I just realized I can't donate this item to the museum. So that's unfortunate. Can I... So that is an unfortunate circumstance. However, it is still useful for me regardless. The gemstone gauntlet can still be used so that I can decrease the amount of time it takes for me to... Well, actually, this is a gauntlet, right? Can I put this on my... No. That was an idea. Would have been a cool gauntlet to have, but nope. Didn't want me to. Rebel, welcome back. I'm not Ironman, but I will buy gold. I have 400 mil. Yeah, for sure. It'll save on buying god pots. I don't know how much god pots go for right now, but it'll definitely save on buying god pots. That was devious. Yeah, that was unfortunate. It is what it is. It's still useful for me, regardless. I'm glad I got this either way. Also, the fact that they don't have it in the museum is kind of weird, because it's a mining item, so it should be in the museum. Like, something makes me think they want people to forget that this is an item. It's in the museum. Is it a weapon? Did they consider it as a weapon? Yeah. You just said it's a weapon. Ah, okay. It's Skyblock XP. Oh, 221. So we're holding on to that until we get the items we need. Out of curiosity, can we put chisel in the museum as well? No.
Oh. I kept thinking there was like a cat next to me. I looked down and he's just like chilling like far away from me. He's trolling me right now. Green gifts. More green gifts. Not really important to me. You list everything for the museum? Oh wait, hold on, which list? Do I keep forgetting? Hold on, I'm checking. Hold on. Oh, there it is. I found it. Thank you. Okay, I found it. I have them. I promise I will look at them more often. I promise, Rebel. Rebel, thank you. I'm on my fishing arc right now, nonchalant. Fair. Bro's just nonchalant. I can just do this as well for myself. Oh my god, why are they so expensive again? Holy moly. There we go. I'm at 90 mil right now. I'm about to break 100 mil right now. Holy. Oh, that's not good. My gold limit's 100 mil. That's my bank limit. Uh-oh. So do y'all actually fold your clothes? Yes, you do fold your clothes, Tabby. Sorry, I saw your message and I was looking at it for a moment, but I was like, wait, I'm getting distracted. I need to find this other thing. Like I will only if I'm desperate to fit in a suitcase. But it's looking like I have plenty of space, so bro, how do you make money? Well, right now is the perfect time to make money because of Aura's really nice perk that's given me 47 million in coins. Aura has single-handedly made me rich. Hands down, the one thing that's been making me super duper rich right now. Universal income. Universal income has helped so much. How? Just being online. I'm also Ironman, so I'm not actually losing the money. So like my total coins raised is 794 million. My participation is 0. My gains 47,669,000. That's like 100k an hour. Yeah. So just leave your computer on at night. I have done that a couple times for Aura. That is the only thing I've done on this profile that has not been streamed. Just me sleeping. Like my playtime is still relatively accurate. It's technically speaking, we're like at like 220, if anything. I think I left it on for like a span of like maybe 20 to 30 hours ish, max. I've got 100 mil. Yeah. My participation is 17,000. Last time he gave me 4k. Well, I mean, it probably depends on how. I actually have no idea, because this time around, I mean, I don't participate at all, right? Technically speaking, This is gonna go to the poorest people, right? And I am that person. 0 participation. 47 million. We're winning, guys. Guys, we're winning. We're beating the system. I am the thing that people give people. You guys are giving me money right now. Last time he gave me 4K is crazy. You're probably getting taxed a lot. That's why. Oh my god. I see that your name is reversed. It costs coins to warp and chat. Not many, but still. Well, it's a good thing I don't chat. And it's a good thing I only warp to places that I already have access to. Worst case scenario, I'm losing when I go to Warp Forge. There it is. I lost 2K. There's my participation, guys. Also, why can't I go over there? Oh, I crashed. Skyblock kicked me. Let's freaking go, man. Another day to be kicked. It's 2K per warp. Yeah, exactly. I warped and it stole my 2K and then immediately left. 4K versus 47 mil is something else. What can I say? I can game the system. I was scammed. He took my money and kicked me out. God damn it, guys. They took my money. They took my money. They took my money. Not my 2K coins. Oh, brother. Brother. It's really funny. Oh, there it is. I can go back in now. Can I go in my... Yes, I can. Guys, we did a decent chunk now. Can I jump higher with this? No. However, it is time for me. Guys, I need to go. It is time for me to go to bed. I have work tomorrow, so I left. Shit. Moo. It is time for me to head off for tonight. Something's going on with the servers because Techno Tombs and I all got kicked multiple times at the same time earlier. It's probably post like kicking update. It's like some updates here and there, probably. There you go. Guys, thank you very much for coming in for today. You have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever part of the day it is for you. Take care. Today you had to click with your left hand. Oh, you had to click. Good night, Cowman. Thank you everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. I will see you guys real up and close and personal. Yeah, exactly. I will see you guys later. I will be on tomorrow at, I want to say, 6 p.m. PST. Yeah, so that we can go ahead and actually get all this stuff done as well. We have a couple forges we need to fill up as well too. And we also need to work on some perfect gems. So we'll get to them tomorrow. Thank you everybody for coming in. I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.